Okay, let's go smoke that joint.
What up, what up? What is going down, everybody? We got another best ball draft. Yes, sir. And we are in round 14. Sorry, I was having some computer issues. Had to reset a bunch of stuff. But we are all Gucci now. And yeah, round 14, baby. Let's go. And let's see who's up in the chat. This is also for reference. We are in Division 130. We are killing it right now. Division 130. And I'm trying to find the right spot there. There we go. Division 130. Yes, sir. And this one is the Wrestler Division. If you guys haven't seen it, classic movie with Mickey Rourke. And Crispy said, you're gonna lose all your fancy foosball games.
You gonna lose all your fancy foosball games.
Stranger in the house, 74 days until football. Let's go. Toyota 1, what up, homie? Robert in the house, what up, bro? Hey, Zaire on Twitch. He said, what up, hus? Been a long time since I've been on your stream. Bro, come on, man. Gotta make it a regular thing. Get back into the groove. Dang it, he said ads suck. Well, if you didn't hear what I said, oh, here we go. Hold on. Let's wait. I think it said 7 seconds. Okay. If you're back, Zaire, yes. What up, bro? Thanks for coming back. And don't forget, just hit the join button, and then you get everything ad-free. You can also join with Amazon Prime to get it for free, but throw a comment in so I know that you hear me talking, that you hear me talking now. Hey, Jamie in the house. What up, bro? And hey, everybody, let me know how's the audio sounding, and is the crackling gone? I replaced the cords. I got a new mic stand, as you can see, like the mic's all the way down here now instead of like coming in from over top. And yeah, we're just making moves, just making upgrades. Okay, perfect. I said he can now. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Lot of top end IDPs off the board in round 14. Nick Bolton, Caden Ellis, Jordan Brooks, Ernest Jones, Kyle Hamilton. Was there any other IDPs? I don't. And Foyo Lacun went. Dude, what is going on? Like, shit is freezing. What is going on? And Jamie said, I'm doing a Scott Fishbowl live podcast, so can't hop on. Going for 2. All right, bro. No worries. Screw that dang Scott Fishbowl. Dude, I swear. Like, I talked about the crackling, and now I swear that I'm, like, hearing it also. Like, what the hell is going on? We're just going to play... Dude, I don't know what's going on. It's like my whole shit started freezing once I, like, brought that up. What is going on? I was going to smoke weed about it. I knew I should have restarted my computer. I don't know what the hell is going on. But luckily I got my phone here, my handy dandy phone as well. So I won't be missing any picks. I'll be making the picks on my phone. Dude, and what the shit, man? What the shit is going on here? I think what it always is, I just have like too much shit going on in the background. Huh, like what the hell is that? Dude, I know, that's bullshit, man. It literally started when I brought it up, because like yesterday, like after yesterday, dude, I was having no issues. And now it's back. Like, what the fuck, man? Yeah, and so, dude, is this like a fucking... Huh. Let me see. I'm going to try this. Okay, so I think it's my software. I never tried lowering the volume on my software. Okay, how about that by any chance? Let me know if I'm like screaming into the mic. I lowered the software and I turned up the mic. Okay, it's gone now. Okay, I figured it out. I figured out what it was. It's my software. For some reason, if I have my microphone all the way up on the software, it gets that little crackling noise. When I turned it down, I noticed. So let me know. How's my volume? How's my volume sound now? Because I did a bunch of things. I pretty much turned the volume down on one area and then I turned it up on another area, hoping that it did it like counterbalance to where I kind of sound the same as I did volume wise like a little bit ago. Or am I lower? Am I higher? Let me know because I can still adjust it. But yeah, I need your guys' help to let me know because I can't hear myself. Okay. All right, cool. So the volume sounds good. Okay. Yeah, let me know, guys. Do I sound like kind of the same volume as I normally do? Is it lower or higher? Let me know because I want to adjust it a little bit just while I'm thinking about it. Once we start smoking more weed, it's just going to be behind me and I'm going to forget. All right. But yes. Perfect. Stranger said volume's about right. Perfect. Okay. Awesome. Thank you guys. We figured it out what the stupid fucking crackling was. I can't believe I never thought to check because well really what it was when it came back, I was like, you know what? This is not a fucking hardware issue. It's got to be a software issue. And there's two pieces of software that I could check, and really only one of them could have been the problem. Figured it out. Yes. Let's smoke more weed about it. Hey, Pam in the house. What up, Pam? What's going down? All right. Yes. Okay, good. I feel so good now because that was so fucking annoying and I couldn't figure it out. Glad we figured it out. Now, maybe a song and some weed smoke. Let's see. Yeah. What's a celebration song? Yeah. Right? He said, something. Was this something is human error? He said really fucks things up, requires a computer. Yeah, definitely. Zaire said my top 12 picks are Saquon, Jamar, CD, Bijan, Genty, Bowers, Henry, JSN, Puka, AJ Brown, Gibbs, and JJ. Not in that order. I don't think I'm putting Genty inside the top 10 yet. There's just other guys that I would put ahead. Bowers, he probably does deserve to be there. In my leagues, I'm going to say he probably doesn't because we don't have a tight end spot. So he's like a flex guy. But yeah, definitely should be in the mix there. And I don't know if I'd put Puka in top 10. Like he's definitely like top 15, top 20, like no doubt. But yeah, I just don't know if I'd put him in top 10. Same thing with AJ Brown. Like I don't know if I'm putting him in top 10, but it's a good list. I mean, for sure, all these guys are heavy hitters, no doubt about it. Oh, is pronounced just like Okay, all right. Did have a little that's for sure. Oh man, dude, Rob, why'd you pick N'Kobe Dean so early, bro? Have you not heard my my public service announcement that that he's not going to be playing for like the first maybe 3 months of the season? Oh, there goes Cashman. Some straight cash, homie.
Straight cash, homie.
All right. Think we're going to do it here. Let's see. Sorry, guys. Got to clock suck a little bit here. And, you know, just because Crispy's right there, we're going to go the Van Ginks. Make sure that I get him on my squad before anybody else does. In 17th round, not too shabby. It was nice the days of being able to get him in the 20-something rounds. But, yeah, it ain't going down no more. It really isn't. And then, of course, Crispy takes the guy who I really wanted to draft in that spot, Levante David. Dang it. Okay, sorry, Rob. So, I mean, I've said this. I swore I say it almost every time someone drafts him. Maybe you haven't drafted him, so you didn't pay attention. But, yeah, he has a torn pectoral, and the rehab time for a torn pectoral is even longer than an ACL. So he's probably not coming back until like December. So I'm not saying you can't draft him or you shouldn't draft him, but I would try not to get him until maybe close to the 30s. Because I assume that he is going to play. Because if if the Eagles are in playoff contention, like why wouldn't they want to bring him back to have an extra defender, especially if he gets a couple weeks back before he even gets to the playoffs? So just throwing that out there for you. Sorry you haven't heard me say it before. But yeah, he is going to miss a lot of time this season. And Stranger said 6 to 12 for a peck. I mean, shit, yeah, but like what I was reading on it is like the risk of re-injury at 6 months is like insane compared to pushing it off to 9 to 12 months. So like I would just assume that he's going to be closer to the 9 to 12 months. Yeah, it is and it's crazy that like the rehab would even be like a half a year difference, you know? Okay. Yep. Yes, sir. And Andre, what up, bro? He said I probably wouldn't have correlated it with him being IDP. Yeah. And that's why I try to like bring shit up like that, because offensive guys, like, dude, we get all kinds of information from everywhere on offensive guys, but the defensive guys, like we barely get information like told to us once, let alone like multiple times. So that's why I just like to throw it out. Oh yeah, for sure. And I dude, it was me drafting him that early to where someone was like, dude, did you forget about Nakobe Dean's injury? And I was like, dude, let me do more research on that. And that's when I did more research and then realized, yeah, he's going to be missing a good portion of the season. And yeah, see, exactly. So like, yeah, get it. You know, I wouldn't even say it's a waste of a draft pick. It's really just for future reference that you don't start drafting him like in the teen rounds, you know, this entire time. That's really what it is. I don't think I've drafted him in a while. And Andre said offseason is flying by, almost that time. Hell yeah. And Zaire working the soundboard over on Twitch. I like it. From the bone. And Stranger said if it was a complete tear, 12 months could be slightly optimistic. Yeah, I think he did tear it. Like, I'm pretty sure. So, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why the 12 months is like, you know, like a thing. Because I'm pretty sure it was a complete tear. Yep, yes, sir. Yeah, the peeps who draft on the regular, because I've always said it. I'm not trying to hide information to like be, and I know you know that. I'm just throwing it out there for anyone who might be watching, you know, maybe for the first time. I want to beat people at their best. Like I don't want to lie to people or like I literally like my whole business is based on giving information, giving advice, and all that kind of stuff. So like it doesn't matter if it's a league that I'm in or not. I mean, shit, I want to win this tournament just as much as everybody else does. you know. But yeah, I got to give the information as it comes. I really do, and I'm going to continue as well. What was this called again? The Zealousy? Zealousy number 1. Hollywood in the house. What up, bro? Dude, Sunday morning drafts, is it going to be a normal thing for you now? Because you were in last Sundays as well, right? These morning drafts, more and more people are going to be learning about them and wanting to get into them. Stranger said, Hus gets it. Maximum fun requires beating you at your best. Exactly, man. I don't want to feel like I'm cheating to like win or like something like that. And even like me withholding information, I wouldn't even count that as cheating necessarily. But like, I'm just in the habit of talking about everything that happens when it happens. And so, you know, I think people respect me for that. And, you know, that's how I'm going to roll. Zara said some people said Marshall Faulk is better than Jim Brown, which I do not understand. Yeah, I mean, you know, obviously there's levels to like everything. I mean, Jim Brown, like, even though he was playing in the era that he was playing in, like, he just seems like someone that was that much of a workhorse, and like his build and everything like that. Like, he would have, just like Derrick Henry, like these motherfuckers could play in any fucking you know, era ever. Marshall Faulk, I love Marshall Faulk. Like, he's one of my favorite players of all time. He couldn't play in every era because like there was a whole era where they weren't really throwing to the running backs, and like that style of like side to side and not like everything just like right up the middle, you know. Like, I mean, I feel like that like suits him like better than anything. Obviously we'll never know, but Marshall Faulk probably could play in any era, but he wouldn't be the same player. I don't know if he would be Marshall Faulk if he wasn't getting all the passes, you know. Same like LT, you know, like LT's dope as fuck, but the reason why he's like a Hall of Famer, just like Marshall Faulk, you know, is like that pass catching, you know, ability, and just like the insane amount of stats that these guys put up from you know, receiving and rushing. Hollywood said, yep, it's easy while I'm working OT. Might as well draft while making money. Hey, there we go, bro. Double it up. Hell yeah. All right, let's see. So we got Matt, and then we got Crispy in front of me. Where are these motherfuckers about to go with these picks here? Let's see. Demario Davis. I always forget about Demario Davis. And dude, totally miss Crispy grabbing Buda Baker. Let's go Winfield here. All right. Jared Verse, someone I also always forget about. Man, if he has a sophomore, like a sophomore breakout season, I'm gonna be mad that I didn't get him in more places. But I really feel like it's coming, dude. Like this kid is a fucking beast. And yeah, coming into the second year, maybe we get him. Maybe we get him with getting close to double-digit sacks this year. Maybe double-digit sacks. That's what we would need for him to be viable. Hey, shout out to Robert, you the man, subscribing with Amazon Prime on Twitch. I appreciate you. Oh, yeah. Yeah, don't forget, guys, you can subscribe for free on Twitch with your Amazon Prime account. It's included in your Amazon Prime account. So it takes work like every month, because you do have to like re-click the button every single month to subscribe. Like even me, like I have like with my Amazon Prime account, like I make sure to subscribe. It's like a free, I don't know, $3-4, whatever it like comes out to. Yeah, so I put the link in the chat if you guys are not on Twitch. It's really fun over on Twitch as well. And if you don't have YouTube Premium and you're drafting, like you can have Twitch on your phone, and like you can have the stream going at the same time as you're drafting. So like that would be the benefit of using Twitch as opposed to YouTube, if you don't have the paid version of YouTube, you know, where you or not the paid, the paid version, YouTube Premium, where it'll let you multitask, you know, because it doesn't let you multitask on YouTube if you are only on the regular version. And subscribing with Prime directly supports the show. If you're an Amazon Prime subscriber, it adds to your it adds to your, let's just say, profile score for the credits. How about that? Because there's people who are signed up, like our man Crispy, you know, who signed up like literally everywhere. You know, he signed up on YouTube as a paid member. He signed up on Twitch as a paid member. He is signed up on Rumble on all three channels that you can sign up on Rumble for, and it's much appreciated. And tried once to watch your interview podcast with Sports Idiot Nation. Good shit. And he said, more eyeballs on you for more exposure. Let's fucking go. Yeah. And so this is like the reason why I was even interested in joining up with these guys. First, it was kind of organic. It's not like some of these people who come in and they just like want something from me right away. Like I've talked to that dude Adam for like more than a year now. So this was like something organic that happened, not something that was forced, you know, or anything at all. And like they're into sports in general. And I know Adam and a couple of his homies, like they're all about fantasy football. And like I just assume that most of their crowd is going to be, you know, sports goers, obviously. But I would say like, you know, casual fantasy football goers at best. Maybe we could get some more people involved. You know, and like that's what we're trying to do here. Just build up everything that we got going on. Oh, I'm back on the clock. Yes, sir. Robert, appreciate you for remembering, brother, because a lot of times I forget to tell people about it. Where? All right, let's get Mr. Jalen right. And has no clicking has came back, right? Ever since I changed it, is the audio been good, guys? Thanks for letting me know. Oh, motherfucker. I totally forgot about Hunter Henry. Damn it. Fucking Crispy. Making good fucking picks over there. How dare you, Crispy?
Catch me outside. How about that?
Said more people to draft with the 420 crew is legit. Hell yeah. Okay. Thanks, Robert. Said audio is great. Yes. I'm glad I figured that out, dude. Because yeah, yesterday there was no issues. And then today, of course, we have issues when I bring it up, but I'm glad because we can't fix things and evolve without issues coming into play. And that's one of the big things that I'm going to be working on is trying to get this whole setup to where it's like an in-person like setup, you know, because I really that's going to be one of my next steps is oh shit, Stranger said audio is good. How far you are from the mic makes a volume difference. Okay, see, I got to remember to stay closer. Maybe I got to get this get it closer to me, or just remember to have it like right underneath me. Pause. All right, let's go Josh Palmer. And I always move the mic, and maybe I just need to remember to move with it because, you know, when I smoke, that makes a difference. But yeah, I know speaking into the mic makes a huge difference, and I just got to remember that. And oh, how about, well, I should be good now. I could turn up the mic in little places as well to make it what's it called? To make it to where it'll pick up more. Okay, so you don't need to be closer. You're good as is. Loud, close, quiet, far. Okay. All right. Oh, Z-Man for the win, taking Christian Watson. Like, that's got to be like around 35 guy. We don't even know if he's going to play this year. tasty. Let me see. I totally forgot to see. Did anybody join? Okay, we need more people to join tonight's draft. Hey, at 11:11, smoke a bowl, make a wish. We got Big Game James in tonight's draft. That is it so far. Oh, I forgot what I could do. Gotta go update some shit on my Facebook posts. Then people will be able to see the drafts going down tonight. All right. Oh, does everybody remember me talking about the does everyone remember me talking about the drama that was going down yesterday with that other league? It's pretty funny because we got it squashed. They're booting that guy out, not letting him in, and the guy who scammed the other leagues. And it's a little static, but better than before. Like white background noise there, at least on my phone. Okay. Yeah, and I know I can, and I know if I need to, so there is a little static, is what you're saying. Let me try this. I turned it down a scotch, and then I raised the mic volume a scotch. Let me know how that. Let me know how that sounds. Robert says it should typically be about the length between your pinky and your thumb away. All right. And it's probably usually where I am. So let me know how that volume changed a little bit. Because I can raise or lower still. Man, this is tough. Who do I go with here? You know, fuck it. It just might be that time. If I have to think that hard. Okay, perfect. Sounds good still. Thank you guys. Thank you. Okay. Lock it. Lock it in the pocket. Yeah, let me go adjust these Facebook posts here. Huh, now I hear the tiny crackles once in a while. Man, I wonder if, let me try this. Turn that down a little bit there. And let me turn this up a little bit here. Did that change anything? Let me know if that changed anything for the better or for the worse. Check, check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Crispy, you son of a bitch. You just had to make sure that you got him right in front of me. Huh? I see you, Crispy. I see you. We're gonna beef, man.
Catch me outside. How about that?
And Pam says Cam Akers ahead of Neil. Probably, but like Cam Akers is pretty much nothing. So I wouldn't be definitely wouldn't be worried about Cam Akers, but yeah, if you're talking dynasty, I mean neither one is
Yup.
Damn it, Crispy. Yeah, neither one is gonna be that great necessarily. Still dart throws. All right. Let me update this. 6 p.m., 9 p.m. Okay. All right. Let's get a song going here real quick while I update these Facebook posts. And let me know, how's the volume sound now, guys? Please let me know. Is the volume good? Slightly lower, no crackling so far. Lost a bit of bass, of the bass pickup in your voice, so your tone changed overall. Okay, and okay. Now, how about now? I changed it. I turned the volume up a little bit on my software. Let me know if that changed it at all in a good way or a bad way. And I saw someone is on the clock. We'll text. All right. Still hear it a little here and there. Maybe your cables to the mic. Man, see, I changed the fucking cables, man. Yeah, he says backlight here. Bass is back, but I hear crackles. Man, all right, we're gonna have to figure this shit out. Yeah, maybe today won't be the time to figure it out, but thanks for bearing with me. And Trader Joe, cheers, bro. What up, man? He's about to take a fat rip and rip another daff. Let's rip another draft. Let's go. See what I did there? Yes, sir.
Yup.
I like it. I like it. And you know, I will join you. I will join you. Okay. And yeah, guys, you have no idea how much that little crackling pisses. I can't even hear it, and it pisses me off. Because I don't want people to be annoyed by it, you know, because, like, if something annoyed me, I probably just wouldn't keep watching. So, like, I want to make sure that, you know, everything is good to go. It's fucking bullshit. Yeah, and it's not, it's like a high static crackle. Yes, I hate that. That doesn't sound good to me. Like, why, you motherfucker? I'm gonna try turning it down a little bit on the software. And Zaire said, I'm in need of you this season for fantasy. Bro, I just assume that everyone is in need of me for fantasy every year, because you should be. I'm here to help. Okay, it's bothering you a lot more than me at this level. Okay. Just making sure, because I want it to be a good experience, you know? I don't want it to be bullshit. I hate that. Who do I go with here? Who do I go with here? Okay, Robert said I can only hear it if I turn my volume up. Okay. Good to know. Man. Okay. Zara said I need to lock in because I can win. I get a good $200. Yeah, bro. Hell yeah. Definitely want to make sure that you're tapped in. It's always the people who are not tapped in who, you know, end up hating the fantasy football season. Always like that. And all you have to do is be more tapped in than your league mates. That's it. And a lot of times that isn't even that hard. Oh, fucker, crispy. A lot.
Catch me outside. How about that?
An ass, man. You're just like doing it on purpose too, you son of a bitch. Man, options are really, really shitty right now. Shoot, Crispy, you asshole, man. What a pick with Alontae Taylor. And I just totally forgot about him again. Dude, on points per game basis, that dude was so good last year. And I don't know how I forget, but I just get to doing a million things and then I fucking forget. Snipe City is right. Snipe City. Snipe City. Fucker Crispy. All right. And if you guys don't have the Snipe City gear yet, I would make sure to go get it, man. You got to showcase it to your peeps. They got to know Snipe City around here. So there's 3 different versions, and this is on 420crewmerch.com. This one's probably my favorite. We got the white version as well, and then another black and green version. 420crewmerch.com. And I believe there might be some kind of sale like going on, so go check it out. I don't control the pricing over there. It's kind of just based on like I chose to just let them like run sales and shit like that whenever they do it, because they do it like site wide. All right. One page updated for the best balls. On Facebook, I got 3 pages that I got to update here. And I'm almost back on the clock. Almost. All right, Rob, and then we got 2 autos. And then Beyond Me. Here we go. There we go. There's the 2 autos. Where are we going to go with this one? Oh, yeah. No, I don't even know if Crispy's going to get mad about this, but we're going to do it. There we go, Crispy. Screw you, Crispy. Rosenboom or Rosboom. Yeah, I don't think I've drafted Roseboom anytime in this tournament. It's usually Crispy. Crispy loves them. Oh, Zaire, I didn't even see you hit the Stone Cold theme over there. Okay, thanks, Mike. He said the music and the sound effects are so loud and your voice is perfect. Okay. Thanks for that update. And it might be just like certain ones that are louder than others. Let me try that again. Tell me if this is changing. How did that sound? Okay. Damn it. Where do I want to go with this damn pick? All right, let's go there. Still loud. Okay. And see, like, tell me like this.
Catch me outside. How about that?
Is that still loud as hell too? Like, are they both like the same volume? Okay, you guys said still way loud, so now tell me. Now tell me.
Catch me outside. How about that?
And then here's the Stone Cold. All right, tell me how that sounded. I lowered it I lowered it quite a bit that time. Better, but still a little louder. Okay. How about now? Dang it, like that one I can't even like that I could barely even hear on my own computer. So let me know how that last one sounded. Good to almost a tiny bit quiet. Okay. One more adjustment. I'm trying to get it perfect here. All right. Okay, perfect. And now I'm just going to try a bunch, like randomly. Like here's like my random like sounds.
Catch me outside. How about that?
Let me hit that ball.
So the ones that in between the last and the current one. So the last one was 10%. The current one was 15%. So I put it on 13% now.
Puff off kids till it's 420. Cause I'm living la vida smoke. That bong, 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 bong.
All right, fire them up!
Yeah, see, I could barely even hear it coming out of my computer now.
You got perfect timing. About to start a little puff give in this motherfucker.
Okay, good. All right, thank you guys. See, I mean, shit, I don't even know how it. I don't necessarily know how it sounded before, because I had to do a full reset on my computer, and then it like, the soundboard that I have, it's like a digital soundboard, so it like I had to like redo everything, and yeah, so like legit needed that help because I wasn't sure. Like I didn't test anything. Like, man, I wish I had time to go in and do like fucking sound tests and shit like that. But yeah, just you guys giving me the feedback definitely makes things go like way quicker and way more efficient as well. So yeah, sorry to anybody who may have had their eardrums blown out by any of the sound drops before. Sorry, guys. All right, where do I want to go with this pick? We still got 6 more picks here. Let's lock in Boutte. So it sounded loud, like kicking in the door. I'm old. Well, you know, I mean, if like I guess it's different if everyone needs the volume on like all the way up because my voice is like it needs it that way. It would kind of suck. You know, it kind of sucks like just literally just not knowing how the other shit, you know, sounded. Cause yeah, man, I want it to be a good experience, and I know audio quality is a big part of just, you know, the live streaming experience in general. All right. Cool. And the Sports Idiot Nation guys hit me up. We're going to be doing a show He said, I'm joking, but it was loud. No, I believe you because like even now, because like I hear it coming out of my speakers, and like even now, it like I could barely hear it coming out of my speakers, and I have my volume on loud, but it's also what's it called, an Apple. And I wonder if I can. Let's see. Now I got to figure out if there's like something that'll let me get if there's some custom thing that I can get to hear it louder. Because I don't want to have to wear headphones while I fucking do this. Because I can hear the drop. I just can't hear it that loud now either. Like that. Kind of. Kind of hear. Yeah, I wish I could make this. Yeah, and the output's all at 100%. Wish I could make it louder than what it is. And Crispy said, man, fuck their feelings. I don't think it was feelings that were getting hurt. I think it was eardrums that were getting hurt. Oh, yeah. And so what I was saying, Sports Idiot Nation guy is going to be doing, they don't do live streams. They only do recorded shows. But he said, we're going to record a show tonight, and I think it's going to drop tomorrow. And they're always gonna send me like the clips and stuff, and I'll like post the clips. But yeah, the full shows will just be on their channel. I'll post the clips on my channel for sure. How many do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Fuck it. Let's get the 9th IDP right now. Stidham. All right. Crispy said it's fine. Well, yeah, now that I changed it.
Smoke weed every day.
All right, let's get a song going. Hey, girl. How about that one's from WWE also. I think it was when The Rock and Stone Cold were battling. I can't remember which WrestleMania. I think it might have been the second time that they battled each other. WrestleMania 17. And yeah, I remember. I'm pretty sure My Sacrifice was like the main, like the main song that they did for like their little, I don't know, the fucking, the what's it called? The little highlight reels. And Crispy said, "Man, kick those auto motherfuckers." Hollywood, I that might have been just at the end. So Jason, he got confused. He thought the time was 10 a.m. Eastern time. So he even said early that some of his draft might get autoed. So I mean, he said it in advance. He got confused on the time. And Matt, Mental Oriental, yeah, I think I'm pretty sure he filled up a queue, but yeah, I think he stopped live drafting about halfway through. And all these dudes are cool motherfuckers, so they may be in. And when they auto, it just makes them take 1 second to pick, instead of like a minute. So there's no clock sucking going on with the autos. And I know Jason and Matt were both drafted in the beginning. So you see, like, their teams are fuck, man. I was so in the zone about fucking about getting a running back that I totally missed Hurts, and Hurts went at the 2-6. Way too in the zone.
Get in the zone.
Damn, see, I couldn't even hear that. how loud. And I wonder just for shits and gigs here. Let me see how this sounds in let me see how this sounds with headphones on. All right, give me 1 sec before we get into the grades. I'm just gonna connect my head. And we'll see.
Get in the zone.
Shit on that.
Get in the zone.
Yeah, see, with man, I can actually hear it on yeah, I can actually hear it.
It's too much of us.
Yeah.
Skyler.
Jay!
Straight cash, homie.
Well, let me see.
Let's get it on!
Man, I mean that's why people wear headsets, just because you can hear the volume a little bit better. Huh. Maybe I might get some small Bluetooth speaker or something like that could connect, and then I'd be able to just hear it a little bit better. Yeah, we're just gonna keep making improvements, is what we're gonna keep doing. Crispy said mic volume is low. Are we back? Mic volume is low now? Oh man. Does the mic need to be louder? Dude, why do I feel like I'm hearing crackling right now too? Okay, I think it was me that wasn't close to the mic. You guys, oh, maybe that's something outside actually. Okay. Said agree better. Okay. And it was probably me like not being close enough to the mic when I was talking there. Okay. All right. Doing all this in addition to streaming, stressful. But that's how we got to do it. So now I think so. What I think I'm gonna do is get some type of Bluetooth speaker that maybe I can like have on my, like just have on my what's it called? Bluetooth speaker that I can just have like on my what's it called? Like desk or whatever that's closer to me, versus like listening to it coming out of the computer, because the computer is maybe, well, if I'm just leaning forward, it's maybe like an arm and a half length away from me, and it's like pointing towards the wall, so maybe that's what it is and why I can't hear it that well. So thank you guys for helping me. Salute to the 420 crew. Let's fucking smoke. Move this right here. There we go. It's a cool little spot. There we go. Whew, and then when I'm coughing and dying, I can move the mic a lot easier with this this fancy new boom mic stick that I have. I can move it a lot easier. When I was coughing and I moved it like this, could you even hear the cough? Or was it like faint? Appreciate all the feedback, guys. It definitely does help me. All right, and Crispy said, drop the clock in Friday the 13th. Okay, let me get over there. Thanks for tagging me, Crispy. It always makes it quicker when you tag me. Let's see. All right, and it's Minnesota Mike. Mike's in the 420 crew chat. Just a reminder, Crispy. I'll text him, let him know. So he might be on the clock in a few places. Okay, let me text him real quick. Which one is this? What number? 132. Okay. Clock dropped. Okay. Rob is first. Where's Rob's squad? Oh, there he is. All right, all right. Okay. QBs, Burrow and Caleb. Any backups? Not your backups. All right. Was there a Chicago backup in there? There was a Chicago backup in there, but Badgett sucks. I mean, Burrow's an A. Caleb is like a C, a B minus to me. So I think it would average out to a B with no with no other like starter depth. Ooh, Rob said someone sniped the backup. Ooh, yeah. See, it's tough. You know, it's getting gritty when the backup QBs are getting sniped. So we'll say a B for those QBs. Running backs, man, you pushed it off. You're playing RB Chicken. Swift, Warren, Javon. Actually, it's just Swift and Warren. That's it. Man, that is rough, dude. I'm gonna call that a C. And yeah, that's an ugly C for the running backs. But wide receivers look very nice. Puka, Brian Thomas, Higgins, Romy Romadunze, and Jamison Williams and Ricky Pearsall.
Nice.
Very nice. Very nice. I'm going to say I'm going to say I gotta say an A for that. Yeah. Gotta say an A for that. I was debating, is that an A or a B plus? And I mean, even though, like, to me, it's like Puka's probably like a B minus, an A minus, or a B plus, like one of the two. Brian Thomas is a B plus, Higgins is a B, Rome's a B, J-Mo and Ricky P are like B minuses. But yeah, just having like the amount of these good wide receivers that we're giving that an A. And IDP, Caden Ellis, Okereke. Man, yeah, Nakobe Dean, might as well not even count him like in there. So Caden Ellis, Okereke, Cashman, Nick Cross, Bynum. I mean, that's still a good 5, even with Nakobe Dean eliminated from that. Landry, Highsmith, friend of the show, Jordan Battle, and pull up his video.
What's up, guys? I'd like to shout out Alex Fantasy Football Hustler and the 420 crew. I also like to let you guys know that defensive players matter too. So get into the IDP league with the Hustler so you can drive players like myself. Let them know, man. Defensive players matter, man. And we make plays just as much as the offense.
Let's get it. Okay. Then Dodson, Nolan Smith, and that is it. So how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. I mean, your starters to me are like B plus quality for sure. And then you get to the bench, probably like a B minus. So I think I'm going to give that a B overall for the IDP. picked up Nolan Smith for Dean. Hopefully he'll get some work. Probably. Well, I mean, they don't play the same position. Kobe Dean's an inside linebacker. So it's probably going to be Jihad Campbell who takes over his spot, at least initially. Unless Jeremiah Trotter is the guy, because they drafted him last year and he didn't get too much play. And then let's see. But either way, Nolan Smith is going to be playing them. And bench, Javonte Williams, Spears, Coleman, Bigsby, Bateman, Ertz, Coker, Bryant, Sanders, Ferguson, and Theo Huxtable Johnson. I think I'm going to give this a C+. It's really Spears and Coleman are the guys who I feel like are making a huge that would make a huge bench impact. And I like to see like 3 or 4 to give it the B- range, and then it's like over 5 would be in the B range. And Rob said, "Just scratch your nose." Yeah, Coker. You treated your nose to some Coker over there. I've been doing that for a while. Have you not seen it? I mean, that was always funny to me with his last name. And let's see. So we said B, then C, then A, then B, and then C+. And nice, Rob. That one got you. Appreciate you, bro. And I'm gonna go add you to, before I forget. So I'll finish your grade here in a sec. I'm gonna add you to the. We're doing a raffle. Sometimes I forget, but it's going down July 10th, and we're doing 3. We got 3 of these glass on glass prism bongs, and it's brought to you by our friends at Cannabis Now. You can kind of see it there. And dude, these bongs are pretty awesome, man. The whole top piece like screws off here, and it's like way easier for travel, like this way. And yeah, guys, and we got 3 of these bongs, plus got a signed jersey that is going to be going home with someone. There's going to be a few different options, and then we got a 420 crew, and then we got a 420 crew. What's it called? A 420 crew t-shirt as well. He said, "Don't twist my nipples, just pull my ticket already." I'm marking you down. There is as of right now, so before because you get 1 raffle ticket for every $1, and so as of right before you, there was 172 raffle tickets in there for the super chats. There we go. And now there is 182. There we go. Hey, Marco. He said, "Good morning to the past." What up, Marco?
Good night, future boy.
All right. Okay, back to the grade. And Marco, don't forget, we got a draft tonight, bro. We got a draft tonight. I know it's tough for you to make these morning ones where it's like during the day for you. But yeah, we got an evening one as well. What's that, like 2 o'clock your time? AM? Okay. So it was a B for the QBs, a C for the running backs, A for the wide receivers, a B for the IDP, and then a C+ for the bench. So the wide receivers, they're bringing the score up. The QBs kind of maintaining the score. Same with the IDP. But it's the running backs and the what's it called, the bench, that are bringing the average down here. So let me see. So this one is going to be an 83 overall. And it was really the running backs, the starting running backs that are bringing down the average significantly. All right. Sounds good, Crispy. You're going to be after Mike, who's a Steeler Nation. Whew, 3 a.m. When do you start the 6 Coast West time? Yeah, man, that's early. Yeah, that's early. I don't know how you've done it before, bro. But I guess it's like just like what it is, right? Like you watch a lot of Monday Night Football live and stuff, right? Crispy's grade is a snipe plus, bro. Yeah. Crispy definitely. I'm gonna shout out all the snipes on Crispy as we go down the his list here, or his list. All right. So here we go for Steeler Nation. Mike starts off with Jaden Daniels, CJ Stroud, Cam Ward. Any backups? Just Ewers. Okay. I mean, Daniels is like a B plus to me, like B plus, like, but you know, we have to draft him high, but he's still like a B for me. B plus on a very, very good day. Stroud is like a B minus. Ward is like a C plus, like for me, maybe even a C. So I think it would kind of all average out to. Marco said when someone streams it, then I watch it. I like it, bro. I like it. It's good to hear. Yeah. See, let me see. I'm gonna say a B minus for the QBs. Running backs: Brees Hall, Walker, Harvey, Caleb Johnson, Zach Charbonnet. Gonna say a B for those running backs. Wide receivers: Nico, Debo, and Tyler Warren. Man, that's rough. That is rough. I mean, Nico's like a B plus to me. Debo's like a B minus, and like Tyler Warren's like a C plus. So I gotta grade it down to a B minus for that. I mean, that's rough going in with just Nico and Debo. I mean, they're your starters. We're gonna see if your bench makes up for it here. Start with the IDP first. I mean, dude, for IDP, you probably didn't need to draft Abdul Carter like that early, but Brooks, Sherwood, and Marco, man, you got to get the streaming service that I've been telling you about, because there's a lot of internet, like this type of streaming service like was probably created for like international people more than it was created for like Americans, you know. So yeah, I mean, it's 40 USD per month, and I can get you a discount if you sign up for like 3, 6, or 12 months. But yeah, the 100% of games you would get with that, plus a whole bunch of extra stuff. But if you're getting it literally just for the games, you know, 100% of games for $40 a month. Doesn't matter what service it's on. It'll be on this streaming app. So just throwing that out there for everybody else too. If you guys need a way to watch the games, yeah, Rob, thanks. I appreciate you. That was I don't know if you were watching live. So Jamie connected me and her like while I was on the live stream, and then after the live stream, I went in and I saw like you and Nate and someone else like shout me out. So super appreciate you guys. Yes, I did connect with her. She signed up. It was awesome, and she's stoked like on everything like as well. Blackout policy don't count over here. Not with this app. And yeah, dude, I appreciate you tagging me and throwing it out there, bro. It means a lot, because a lot of these people, like, dude, there's like 100,000 people in the group, and like, even though like there's some people who are like, well, everybody knows you, right? And no, not everybody knows me. You know, like they may like even that, just they see Fantasy Football Hustler, you know, like group is created by or organized by or whatever. Like it doesn't even say my name. Couldn't tag me though, huh? Are we not friends on Facebook? Let me go check. Let me see. I guess I'll go figure that out. Because yeah, I know there's something going on. I think just too many people message me now or something to where it like has my account like somewhat restricted. Because like I can't message people a lot of times, they can't message me a lot of times. So it's like it's really weird. And I wonder if like the tagging issue has to do with that as well. So now I'm just like making sure to like friend everybody because I know if you're Facebook friends, you should be able to message back and forth and tag each other and all that shit. Okay, I didn't even, and we're back. We're back. The IDP. Okay, yeah. So I was talking a little bit of shit about Carter, just that you could draft him a little later because I don't know if he's gonna pay that off. I mean, you're drafting him as one of the top IDP guys in the league, and I don't think he's gonna finish as one of the top IDP guys in the league. For Dynasty, I mean, that'd be the pick. But this is redraft. We only care about we only care about what he does this year. And Marco said, or you just need to pay your internet bill. Yeah, you just need internet, and the Amazon Fire Stick works the best. So I would make sure to get one of those. The Fire Stick. You don't need to have the Amazon service. You just need to have a Fire Stick, and that's it. Yeah, and then you just have internet. You could also use it on the phone. Well, actually, I wouldn't even say that because I guess it depends on the service that you have out there. And then but you can use it on the computer as well. I meant your messaging problem. Oh no. No, my internet's good, man. I got the top of, I mean, dude, shit cost me like damn near $200 a month for this damn internet. But that's probably why. Yeah, see, me and Rob weren't Facebook friends, but we are now. There you go. And that's probably why you couldn't tag me. All right, good to go. Okay, back. Back again. Here we go. Hold on one second. Sorry. Okay. So Brooks, Sherwood, Carter, Hendrickson, Peyton Wilson. So top 5. It's not too shabby. I mean, I wouldn't want Carter, Hendrickson, or Peyton Wilson inside the top 5 for where you drafted these guys. But your top 2, I mean, great. $200 a month, you getting a BJ every morning from the internet. Boy, I wish. I wish. It sucks, man, but it's because I need unlimited is what it is. Because I mean, just shit, how many people do we have in the house? And really it's the doing this, like the streaming. Like if I wasn't streaming as much as I wouldn't need to do it. But yeah, that's what makes me need the unlimited is like the streaming on YouTube and all that shit. Because yeah, I don't know how much we'd use if it was like just like streaming video games and streaming fucking movies and shit like that. I mean, but there's like, there's how many are in the house? I mean, there's 5 of us that use electronics and shit in the house at any given time. So there's just a lot of internet. So let's see how the bench looks. Medalist, Lake, Fitzpatrick, Henry H2O, Will McDonald. I've kind of given up on Will McDonald. I just feel like that experiment kind of failed. Deshaun Elliott, Khalil, return of the Mac, and Thule. Man, I keep forgetting about Thule. I haven't drafted him in a while, but he was someone I drafted in a shitload of these drafts because now there's no more Joey Bosa over there, so he should just be like a regular, full-time starter. Okay. So how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. So one of the things that I've kind of said is if you draft like 12 is the maximum to where I'll give you an A. Can't get an A if you go over 12 people. But it's because the amount of people at the it's because the amount of people at the bottom of your IDP usually won't allow me to grade it like that high. Hey, Ron in the house. What up, bro? Yep, I got time. So we got after this team, which I'm more than halfway through with right now, there's one person in front of you, Crispy, and then you're up. So yeah, I got time. Thanks for jumping in, bro. So I'm gonna say that's a B for the IDP. It's still pretty solid. I mean, guys like Medalist, guys like Elliott and Thule kind of on your bench, like those are guys that help bring it up to a B. If you didn't have a couple guys like that late, it would probably have been a B- for the IDP. Just giving a little context behind the grade. Okay, bench. We got, where's the bench start? After Warren. So we got Ingram and then Dobbins, Tootin, Quentin Johnston, Braylon Allen, Menengai, Okonkwo, Horton, Cooper, and Isaiah Davis. Let me see there. And Rob, when are you going to start redraft? So the first redraft that I'm filling right now is the 32-man league. That one's fucking awesome. It's a $55 buy-in. And literally like this week, like probably starting tomorrow, I'm going to be getting a lot of work done with a lot of these redrafts, getting the initial people who joined the league previously, like seeing if they want to get back in. I've already messaged like each league chat, but so just yeah, be ready because I'm going to be posting on Patreon. Oh, I mean, pretty much now through these leagues being filled, but the leagues that I got that I'm hosting, 32-man league, $55. Guillotine leagues, there was 2 last year. There might even be 3 this year. They're 18 teamers, $33 to buy in, and that's the one that's like Fantasy Survivor. Lowest scoring team each week is eliminated, and their team is thrown back into the waivers. It's insane. Super fun league. Vampire leagues, those are super fun. 4 of them last year. 1 of them as IDP, and then the other ones are offense only. That one, the Vampire does not draft. They're 10 teamers, single QB. Vampire doesn't draft. Everybody else drafts. The Vampire picks up scraps off the waiver wires. The Vampire gets unlimited moves, while everybody else only gets 1 move per week. And yeah, super fun. And yeah, just really, really awesome stuff with that one. And when the Vampire wins, they get to like steal one of your players from the team. So that's how the Vampire eats, is when they win, they get to steal a player from your team. Then we got the 3 QB leagues. Those are one of my favorites. 1 will have IDP, and then the other 3 will be offense only. You start 2 QBs plus a super flex. Super fucking fun. It totally turns everything in the league on its head because the QBs are just by far the most important, and it's not even close. Then what else? Then I got the forced trade leagues that I call the Debo Snatch Your Chain League. Every single game you win, you get to force a 1-for-1 trade that your opponent must accept. Those ones are not for the faint at heart. There's one that's with IDP, and there's one that's offense only. And then I got the auction leagues. One has IDP, one is offense only. Those are super fun. And then I have, like, those are all the super fun ones. And then I have traditional single QB, super flex, Superflex IDP, and I'm going to be doing the Superflex, or I'm going to be doing the WWF leagues as well, where the order is determined by a Royal Rumble on WWE 2K. Yes. Okay. There we go. That's a lot of information. All right. So Steeler Nation, back to your bench here. And let me see. So Ingram and Dobbins, they're definitely raising that average, but those might be the only two. Yeah, so we're gonna call this a C plus for the bench. And okay, let's see. So it was a B minus for the QBs, a B for the RBs, B minus for the wide receivers, a B for the IDP, and a C plus for the bench. So let me see here. So the RBs and the IDP is what's kind of bringing the average up here. And the QBs, the wide receivers, and the bench are bringing the average down, each down one tick from 85. So that is going to make it 82 overall for this one, Steeler Nation. All right, there we go. And anywhere in the 80s is still good. I mean, these teams are, you know, I just we're nitpicking a bunch of things, nitpicking a bunch. And here we go with Crispy. Oh man, you motherfucker, Crispy.
Catch me outside. How about that?
Starts off with the QBs here with Bo Nix, Herbert, and Stafford. Let's see. I almost swiped one of Crispy's backups just to like have a little bit of spite because I know it would piss Crispy off. But yeah, I don't know. Crispy said I'm literally gonna have to take 3-day weekends to set all my dynasty leagues. I don't know how you're gonna do it, Crispy. I really don't. Like it's I mean, for me, it's a weekly process. Like, you know, Monday and Tuesday, I'm already kind of like, you know, trying to set the next week's lineups a little bit. At least guys that I know like 1,000,000%, you know, are going to be playing and not playing, moving the bye week people out, like stuff like that. Because, yeah, it's a gradual process for everything. And, dude, you have like 3 times the leagues as me, if not more, maybe 4 times the leagues. I don't know. You're in so many. I could count how many you have. Do you know how many you have? And Marco said guaranteed A from the Huss is when you draft AR5, Ken Murray, and the master debater. Yes. And Mike, yes sir, Mike, thanks for inviting Ron too. Appreciate you for inviting people. 85 dynasty teams now. Crispy said no. Yeah, this could be more. There could be more. Okay, so because he got all the backups, that's gonna bump the grade up 1 level from what it is. So for me, Bo Nix and Herbert's maybe a B plus, like, but he's really just like more of a B now for me. I mean, he doesn't really rush like that much. So it's like Bo Nix and Herbert are like B's, and then Stafford is like a B minus. So because I'm good. So I would say that's a B because you have 2 on the because you have 2 on that side, and then you get 1 bump up because of the getting all the backups. So that would be a B plus. And Rob said it's a part-time job for sure. And Crispy said it was either bingo or this for him. So like, you know, he chose this over bingo. RBs, Henry, Taylor, and Mixon. Dude, Mixon at the 6'3", man. He fell far. Henry's an A to me. JT's a B plus, and Mixon's a B. I think this is going to average out to a B plus here. Wide receivers, Sutton, Godwin, Shakira.
Shakira.
Cup, and Pittman. Marco said I got 5 now, and that's already overwhelming. I mean, I wouldn't. I mean, it was definitely a gradual grade for Crispy, or a gradual rise ever since Crispy met me in 2022. For me, is a gradual rise. Probably, I would say since like 2018 when I started taking on like more and more leagues. And it was like every year I just started taking on more. Last year was the only one where the only year where I think I dropped in the amount of leagues that I had. And it was because I cut out. I didn't draft in every single. Last year was the first year that I didn't draft in every single league that I commissioned. Before that, 2023 and previous, I drafted in pretty much every league that I ever commissioned. It's like B, and then maybe B minus. I'm just gonna call that a B for the pass catchers here, and then IDP, David Buda Baker, Byard, Julian Love, Leonard Williams, Alante Taylor, you bastard, sniping me, Rose Boom, Skyler, and Xavier Woods.
X gon' give it to you.
Marco said, I took over a dynasty team and still haven't figured out what to do with the taxi squad. At least half of the players I didn't even know. Man, well, I mean, for everybody who doesn't know, I'm sure Marco knows, but for everyone who doesn't know, I do offer one-on-one fantasy football advice. You just want to be on Patreon and you want to be at the superstar tier or higher. I recommend going to the $15 tier or the 25 if you can swing it, because then you get either my business phone number or my personal phone number. But yeah, the $10 one, I mean, just imagine having me in your back pocket. You message me on Sleeper, on Facebook, on Patreon, any one of those, being able to show me pictures and all types of stuff of like trades that are going on, lineups to set, all types of things. It's the shit. And you guys definitely want to be there. It's 420crew.com. That's on Patreon. And Crispy said, yeah, bingo halls have a mixture of heavy perfume and Ben Gay stink. And I would assume cigarettes, right? Like, I mean, a lot of these bingo halls, some old chain smokers, right? So for that IDP, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, you got 10. I nitpick Crispy if he gets less than 10. I'm gonna say a B plus. Yeah, you're not super top heavy, but I mean, David Buda Baker, Jewel, Byard. I mean, all those guys are top end guys to me with the amount of points that they're gonna produce, and then like, even from there, just the amount, like those guys could all be potentially like A's who I just mentioned in the IDP world. But then even your Julian Loves and Leonard Williams and Taylor, I mean, all those guys are B plus guys. And then you only have a couple B guys there. And Marco said probably a lot of horny old women. I mean, that'd be the reason to go to bingo for Crispy. All right, bench, Mims, Chubb, Strange in the 14th. Good pick. Yeah, that was one that I was pissed about. Hollywood Brown. Sing about Hollywood. Justice Hill, Hunter Henry, Tyler Lockett, De'Ami Brown, Wicks, Turpin, and Adonai Mitchell. Where are the difference makers? Mims, Chubb, Strange, Hunter Henry. Yeah, so it's a B minus for the bench. So let's see how this all shaped out. We're playing it straight on this one for Crispy because he doesn't like it. As Crispy will get the F when someone super chats and says give Crispy an F. And so it's a B plus, a B plus, a B plus, and a B minus. So how's that shape out? That's 3 B pluses, and the B minus is neutral because it's for the bench. Dude, this is man, Crispy's on it, man. This is an 88-mile-per-hour special. Yeah, this one would be a B+ there. All right, Crispy. We don't want Crispy getting a big head. We gotta knock him down. Just read Arthur Smith's dad passed away. Fred Smith. What? Who founded FedEx Company? Whoa. Yeah, that's super interesting. Dang, man. R.I.P. Where is it? Oh, don't have that one. Let me see. No, all right. I'll get that figured out. Don't have the Crossroads drop on there yet. I gotta still get the soundboard all up to date here. It's probably gonna be a tomorrow thing. Okay, Ron. Where's Ron's squad? Z-Man for the win. All right, where you at, Ron? You still in here, right? Still commenting, so I know you are. All right, QBs. Josh Allen, Jordan Love, and Aaron Rodgers. And man, you got Jordan Love late compared to where he has been going. And Crispy said we need 3 more in the child's play. That is the slow draft that is currently filling. Throw it in. This one's gonna start. I mean, shit, probably today if we get the other 3 people in. So there we go. Link is there. All right, we got a bunch of people who are joining on Patreon now. Every time I post, every time I post a recap, I'm just gonna remind people about joining on Patreon so you can follow along with everything going down. Okay. Josh Allen, Jordan Love, Aaron Rodgers, any bench guys. If you get the bench QBs, you have to get all 3. Well, you have to get for everyone who you draft in the top 10. If you get their backups, then you bump your grade up 1 level from wherever it is. I mean, for me, Josh Allen's an A. Jordan Love is like a B-, and mostly because he really doesn't run. And then Rodgers is like a C+. So even with, I mean, I can only bump it down so far with, let him know, Toyota 1. Said, wipe the feet and sub up. Let's get it. Oh, shit. Ron's in Green Bay, 2 blocks away from Lambeau Field. Nice. So do people still hate Rodgers? Is that like a thing since he's been gone for like a few years now? Or has it turned into like just like a mutual respect thing for most people? So I'm going to say a B is as far as I can lower that with Josh Allen in there, because Josh Allen is the stallion.
Wild Stallions!
More each day. Okay. Yeah. I feel it, man. I feel it. And running backs. Hampton, Hubbard, Travis Etienne. Crispy said I tried to wipe my feet and I stepped on my ball sack.
Oh, wow. You got to be shitting me.
Okay. So for these running backs, so Hampton is like a B-, maybe even a C+ in my eyes, just for this year, not for Dynasty. Hubbard, kind of like a B- guy. Travis Etienne, I mean, man, he's like a B- or a C+ guy. You know, he's really fringe for me, and their line really sucks. But they didn't add anybody that I think is going to take work from him as well. Rob said you got to throw him over your shoulder. Don't want him dunking in the toilet, right? Is that how you got to get down, Crispy? Fling him right over your shoulder when you sit down on the toilet with your old ass. He just say drag your ass across the carpet instead. So I think I'm gonna say a B- total for that RB room there. Wide receivers, I mean, this is where a lot of the money was spent. CD Lamb's an A to me. Drake London's like a B+ for me. Laporta is kind of like a fringe B+ B guy. He kind of just goes with the flow of like, you know, the majority. And Igbuka's like a C+ guy for me. And like Ayuk, man, I'm a little nervous about him. He's still kind of like a B- guy, but like I almost like think of him as a C+ guy because of the AC. You know, he's coming back off the ACL. Like, what if he's not a thing for like the first handful of weeks? You know, is what I'm thinking. Is like literally like, you know, maybe the first 4 or 5 weeks. You know, maybe he's like just getting back into the groove of things. Over the shoulder boulder holder. Last time I tried that, I knocked myself the fuck out. Oh man. And Rob said I can't do a slow draft. Oh no. See, I mean, you know, slow drafts are for certain people. You know, some people like a slow draft, and that's why I do both. You know, like originally when this started, it was only slow drafts, but we did it in like July. You know, and like now it's evolved into what it is now, where we got a good mix of both happening all the time. So no, I don't even like Crispy does it. You know, where he'll post a fast draft inside a slow draft or a slow draft inside a fast draft, you know, just kind of like going through the motions and just calling you out a little bit, Crispy, but I appreciate you. So don't stop anything. But I make sure like when I post, like I only post the slow drafts in the slow draft. You know, I post like on Facebook and other places, but I only post the slow drafts inside the slow draft link. Oh shit, and we got someone who just joined the slow draft. So give me 1 sec, Ron. I just want to make sure because I don't recognize this. I don't recognize this name. Let me post the I'm gonna post the bylaws and the payment info. Oh, sick. Tyler's in the YouTube stream. Fuck yeah, bro. Hell yeah. I just posted the bylaws and the payment info. And any info that you need, just let me know. Tag me. Once you pay, you get assigned a spot. And yeah, just make sure you read the bylaws first so you can see the scoring and the payment and all that. Or not the payment. The payment's there. But so you can see the scoring and the rosters, because there is 10 offensive starters, 5 IDP starters. That's what we're drafting right now. This is literally what this draft is. It's all a part of the same tournament. And we're on pace for huge fucking payouts this year. Even higher than last year. Yeah, we're on pace for about 200 leagues right now. And let me see where the 200 league payout is. It's up to 150 on the bylaws, but I have all the way up to 200. And when we get there, first place 7,200, second place 2,400, third place 1,200, fourth place 1,000, and then it trickles all the way down through 100 of the top teams. And this is for the entire tournament, not just for the individual 12 teams per league. And I posted and drugged some people out of the Dynasty League to fill in Saturday mornings yesterday. I mean, it helps. And, you know, this is the whole reason why I created this post. The league, the tournament, was for dope-ass draft practice to get us ready for redrafts. Okay. What did I say for the wide receivers? I'm going to say a B+ for the wide receivers. And then IDP. Hamilton and Branch, fire start. Jack Campbell, fire. Knight, nice. McFadden, nice. McKinney, nice. Thibodeau, he's all right. Diaby, he's all right. Rob said Crispy got him over there today. Totally forgot about the 10 a.m. Appreciate you. Crispy, you the man. Thank you, sir. Oh, Ken Murray, he's a bum.
He's a bum. He was a bum then, and he's a bum now.
A bum.
You bum, man. He's a bum. Bum. Forget this bum.
He could do better on Dallas, but he's just a bum. All right, let's see. How many IDPs do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. 9's not too shabby. 9's kind of like the minimum that I would recommend drafting. I say anywhere between like 9 and 12 is a sweet spot. I try to do 10 or 11 myself. I would say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, your top 6 are dope, and then it's like the other 3 are just kind of whatever. Crispy said, "Can't believe all the hate on Tony."
Man, fuck Tony.
Let me see. So where would I'm gonna say a B plus. It's a B plus for the IDP, and now the bench. So the bench grades, pretty much, it's gonna be like somewhere a C. It's gonna be a C or a C plus, a B minus, or a B. You get a C or a C plus, that's bringing down your grade a tick or two. I really don't see C's that often unless you like really don't draft, like you draft a shitload of IDPs or something. And like you just have like nobody on the bench, and the bench like really sucks. Normally it's like C plus or a B minus. If it's a B minus, that ends up being kind of like a neutral grade towards the overall score. And then if you get a B, that would be raising the overall score by a tick. And if you have 3 guys who are like difference makers on the bench, that bumps it to like a B minus. If you have over 5 players on the bench that are like difference makers that could even be starters on other people's teams, like those are going to be guys that will raise your grade to like a B. So Kraft and Higgins, Corum, Goddard, Watson, Giddens, Michael Lloyd, Gordon, Williams, Samuel, Sanders, Estime, Trey Palmer, Alan Lazard. So to me, the only difference maker here is Kraft. Maybe you could throw Higgins and Corum in there. So I'd call it like I'll call this one a C plus. And then overall, let's see. So we had a B. Thanks, Crispy. Give me 1 second. I'm going to message Phil. Okay. So it was a B for the QBs, a B minus for the RBs, a B plus for the wide receivers, and then a B plus for the IDP, and then a C plus for the bench. So this is going to average out to, so it's the wide receivers that are bringing the score up. The quarterbacks, no, it's the wide receivers and the IDP that are bringing the score up. The quarterbacks kind of maintaining the average, and then it's the running backs and the bench that are bringing the score down. And this one's gonna all average to an 85 overall, so not too shabby for your first draft, and first draft with us anyways. I don't know how often you've been drafting. IDP, impressive for your first time with us. I don't know how much you're in the IDP world, except for Murray. He's a bum. I'm sticking to that story.
He's a bum. He was a bum then, and he's a bum now.
Not too shabby. 85 overall. And thanks for jumping in, bro. And just remember, for everybody out there, you can join as many of these as you like. Only 1 team per league, obviously. but we are going to be drafting literally every single day. We've been drafting damn near every single day since mid-March. And Ron said first time for IDP. Hey, props, man. Because there's been some other people that I've seen who I mean, Sleeper's ADP is a little bit better setup now than before for sure. But no, that's to me, that's impressive. B plus, very first time. I mean, shit, you're gonna see a guy on here. His name is Jamie, who will come on and he'll draft with us and he'll come on live. And he'll tell you about his first IDP experience. Like, it was horrible. It was trash. And then he did like, he took in all the info. Then he started, you know, then he did more of these and he ended up coming in second place last year. And Ron said, appreciate it. Crispy Ice. Ice does balls, my man. Oh yeah. All right. Appreciate you guys. I'm going to do, we got a bunch of people still in here. So I'm going to smoke another bowl. We'll see if there's anybody else chatting. And yeah, any question you guys got, throw them in. It could be about a league. It could be about the tournament. It could literally be about anything. But let's get a couple questions going in the chat. And we'll keep the stream going for a few. And Mike said a couple of things. Really think London is that good? Well, B plus, yes. He might be like the lowest B plus out of like all the guys that I like feel are in the B plus range. And I haven't like done like specific rankings where I'm like, this person's number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I haven't done all that. Like in my brain, it just works better. Like me kind of like grading these guys. And yeah. And so like he's probably the lowest B plus that's on there. And it's really because like who else is out there? Like Kyle Pitts fucking sucks. You know, I mean, they got Mooney, but it's like, you know, like what's he gonna do? Like get like fucking 200 like targets, you know, like over like Drake London? Like, nah. And he said, also, Manning guy with the Bears, all I hear out the group is they will use him like Montgomery. I mean, I got to see it to believe it, you know, in that regard. I still think of him as like a C guy, you know, like maybe like a C plus guy on like a good day because they really don't have much there. You know, I mean, it's Swift, it's Roshan, and then pretty much him, you know, like, I know that they're, hey, Rob, you the man. Rob signed up on Patreon. Let's go. Superstar, my man. Yeah, there's bowls for you, and then we're going to do a dab before we get out of here, too. But, yeah, I mean, I've been hearing good things about Manning guy right now, and so he definitely deserves to be drafted. And, like, you know, is he going to get drafted in a bunch of redraft leagues? I doubt it, you know, like he might, but he'll be the guy who might be dropped like right away, you know, like within the first couple weeks. And then, you know, then you can pick him up and then it'll be like a good thing. But yeah, I mean, I'm with you. I don't know if he's going to be like the guy or anything. Well, like you said, use like Montgomery. I still think Roshan's going to get used like Montgomery, like at least right away. But we'll see. We'll see how much they like Manning guy. And am I pronouncing that right? I don't know how to pronounce it, but that's how I think it's pronounced. Man-un guy or man-in guy. Marco said, anyone else watching Club World Cup? No. But that streaming service that I'm telling you about, I'm pretty sure it gets all the different soccer games as well, all the different leagues and shit. All right, any other questions? Bring them on, guys. I'll stay here. I'm gonna do another bowl and I'm gonna do a dab, so you know, maybe another 5 minutes or so. Yeah, Doug, I heard that earlier. KD to the Rockets. KD, I used to be such a huge fan of, man, and I just lost so much respect for him when he went to the Warriors, man. I really did. Like, he's too soft. Like, he can't. Like, I don't think that he's ever going to be. I don't think that he's ever going to be like relevant as far as like relevant's not the right word. I'm just high right now. I'm trying to think of the right word. I don't think he's turning any team into a powerhouse. You know, like that team that he joined was already a powerhouse. It's insane that they even moved around the money to be able to get KD back then. But KD probably one of the best scorers of all time. You know, I'd say for sure in like top 15, you know, like maybe even top 10. But like, dude, as far as like being a two-way player, he's whack as fuck, man. He's got popcorn hair symbol on that trade. Yeah. What was the trade for? Can you throw that info in there so I don't have to search it? Marco said it's here, it's for free, but I just watched the game. I just watched one game so far. When the Real World Cup was here. I used to watch every game. Yeah. I mean, lot different when it comes to the World Cup for sure. When is the World Cup supposed to be? Is it going to be here in is it going to be here when the Olympics happen, or is it going to be just the Olympics? Ashton Genty 2,000-yard season. Nah. Okay. All right. Here we go. Let's get this dab ski rolling. All right. I appreciate all you guys rocking with me. Because, you know, if you guys weren't here, if we didn't have a bunch of dope people in the live streams on a normal basis, I wouldn't even be live streaming this much. Just letting you guys know. You guys are the reason why I want to live stream even more than I do. 2026, it's US, Canada, and Mexico. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm curious how that's all gonna... I'm curious how all that's gonna play out and what cities they end up using and all that. But yeah, that's gonna be it's gonna be very interesting. Very interesting for sure. Yeah, because I wonder, like, oh damn it, like where's gonna be the soccer hub of the USA? Probably LA is what I assume. But who knows? Maybe Vegas, baby. I mean, I wonder if, could already be announced for all I know. All right, here we go. My Switch 2. All you do, you turn a little switch on the back, and then let me, if you guys are in need of a really dope e-rig, go get one of these. And here is the link. And Marco said they already decided that long ago. I'm sure they did, but I haven't researched it. So until you tell me, I don't really know. But yeah, they better have. I mean, 2026 is only next year. Here we go. All you do, click a button, and then it's activated. And here we go. Oh, sick. Las Vegas, Chicago, New York, and Dallas, I think. Cool, man. Dude, that's one of the reasons I moved to Vegas. Because, like, you go back like 10, 20 years, like there's a lot of things happening, but not like now. Like now with like sports, like taking over, like here, it is, oh, damn it. CB Dizzle, dude, I have it up also, but man, I was having issues. He said, let's just get rid of Rumble. Man, dude, I my bad. I even had it. It's because the stream's almost over and I had shit in front of it. Nope. CB Dizzle, you're the fucking man, bro. And thanks for supporting on Rumble. And I'm gonna do better. I'm gonna do better. I have it on my screen There's just something fucking blocking it at the moment. Fuck. So CB Dizzle, I apologize. You're the fucking man. I promise you, the next time that you do that, I'm gonna notice it right away. Because it's a big, bright ass yellow super chat on Rumble, and I'm gonna do another dab for you, okay, CB Dizzle. I hope you will sincerely accept my apology, because man, because I feel bad because I said that I was gonna be on it next time, and the next time that it happened, something was in front of it. I'm not gonna let that happen again. It's not. I'm not gonna block Rumble. I may block the Twitch one, but I'm not gonna block the Rumble one. Okay. And I'm marking you down, CB Dizzle, for the entries here. 5 more for you, my dude. All right. And how do I say this? This is on Kick. Asona said, how's the stream going? It's going good. We're streaming on Kick, on YouTube, on Rumble, on Twitch, like kind of everywhere. That was the one. And yep, I'm able to see it. So hopefully you heard me. Hopefully you heard me speaking. All right. Whew. Okay, we're gonna do another dab for CB Dizzle, and yeah. I need to get that Bill and Ted drop, where Ted's like, my apologies, my good man. And you're still here, right, CB Dizzle? You're still here, right? Because I didn't feel like an ass that I totally missed a Rumble super chat. Because Rumble, has the potential for me to make, just as much money as I make on YouTube. So, yeah, I don't want to neglect. All right. Marco said it's Arlington, Atlanta, MetLife Stadium, Foxborough, Houston, Inglewood, Kansas City, Miami, Philly, Santa Clara, and Seattle, but no Vegas. Okay. It's probably because the stadium isn't big enough, honestly. The stadium in Vegas can only hold, I think, 65,000 or something like that for I would say a football slash soccer game. Because I'm pretty sure they need the exact same amount of space for a football field and a soccer. Okay. Smallest stadium is Foxborough in Miami with 65,000. Huh. Interesting. Okay, here we go. Number 2. And yeah, that's crazy. I mean, that's a small stadium. I wonder, also shit, Miami, just real easy to get to Miami from anywhere in the world. I would assume that has something to do with it. Not that Vegas isn't, but if you're coming from anywhere east, Miami's way quicker than Vegas. Where's Foxborough? Also East Coast, Massachusetts. So another thing just easier to get to. Yeah, you look at all these besides. Yeah, because you look at the West Coast. Look at the West Coast teams. I mean, the West Coast places. Inglewood, Santa Clara, Seattle. I mean, those are all right on the coast. Don't even got to come inland. Yeah, the city's really the only one. Well, Houston. But even that, like, Houston's like... Actually, I guess Houston's kind of in the middle of where, like, Mexico dropped. Paycor's only 65. Where's that? So we were talking about stadiums that were going to get used for the World Cup. But they use the Audi Field in Washington, D.C. for the Club World Cup, and that has 20,000. I mean, I get just like everything else, you know, I guess it really depends on how popular the event is, if you need the more space or not. Whew. All right. Oh, Paycor is the Bengals. Okay, cool. And there are 2 cities in Canada and 3 in Mexico. Okay. What up, Jamie? Man, Jamie made it like right before I was getting out of here. But yeah, I'm about to smash out. Nobody cares about the club. Yeah, see, well, that's why they only needed the 20,000. Hey, CB Dizzle, I saw it this time. Shout out to CB Dizzle throwing in the $2 super chat on Rumble, and it just came in right this second, and I saw it. And it said, "Why are you so high on Bucky? I drafted him early 4th round, but I'm not convinced with White back in their heavy pass team." I mean, Bucky's the ground and pound guy. Like, you look at what he did last year. They're going to utilize him as that the entire year this year, as opposed to last year where he only had his role for maybe 3/4 of the season, let's say. I mean, could be even, I mean, maybe for sure half the season, you know, he had that role. But, you know, this year he's going to have that role 100% of the time. And yeah, White's still going to be in the mix, but they don't have anybody besides that. So, like, those are the only 2 guys. And also, it was like I had to pick. It was like either Bucky, Jacobs, Kamara, Kyren, Chase Brown, Breece Hall. Like, those were like the next 5 guys. You know, I just like Bucky over those guys. He's gonna get work in the pass game as well, and it's gonna be even more than like last year as well. So that's like another reason that I'm so high on him. But it was also just like a weird spot because Crispy, he took Derrick Henry and Taylor. A lot of times I'd be able to get Derrick Henry at that spot, and I would be loving it. A lot of times CMC or A-Chain is available at that spot at the 2-4, but not today. This one went pretty like RB like crazy. And yes, I'm getting you marked down for those extra 2 entries, bro. And yes, caught it this time, and I'm gonna catch it every time. Not gonna be slacking. And we'll do another bowl for that one as well. Jamie said I'm on my way to work, but I'll be off right before the draft tonight. Perfecto. Yeah, I'll throw the link in the chat if you guys want to draft with Jamie tonight. And then if I'm needed, I will jump in there as well. And I mean, just because Jamie's in there, I might jump in. Just makes it a little bit more fun if we're both on the stream, like talking shit and drafting. But here's tonight's draft. It goes down at 6 p.m. West Coast time, and that is 9 p.m. Eastern time. Yes, sir. Okay, and another bowl for CB Dizzle. You demand CB Dizzle. Thanks for keeping Rumble so lit over there, my brother. And like I said, I ain't going to be missing shit no more. I ain't going to be missing it. Oh man, Jamie, you motherfucker. He said, bro, I'm gonna snipe the shit out of you if you join. Oh, you motherfucker.
Catch me outside. How about that?
Rob said I'm the only paid for tonight's draft. Have more people joined tonight's draft? Oh man, Tyler left because he's not a fan of IDP. Boo! Boo to you, Tyler. Come on, man. It's 2020. Let's not be pussies about IDP. We're getting more and more people in, though, and I think there's a lot of people, once they actually jump in, that they realize it is probably not as hard as some people fucking think that it is, especially in this format. I made it to where I want to make it easy enough for brand new people to be able to fucking draft. And bro, the dude drafting today, Ron, he said this was his first IDP draft ever, and he got a fucking B+. You know, he only drafted 9. He should have drafted more, but he still got a B+. There's only 3 guys that he drafted that I think weren't that good. And it's Murray, Diaby, and Thibodeau, who I think aren't horrible. But yeah. And Marco said, I hate to tell you, Alex, but it's not 2020. Didn't I say 2025? Sorry. I'm really not low right now, Marco. Okay. Hell yeah. Toyota One said he'll jump into tonight's draft. Let's go. All right. I guess I'm just jumping into tonight's draft. I might not be able to I'm probably gonna have to cut it off. Well, I guess we'll see. I just might not be able to do the grades live because that's usually what takes us a bunch of time. Jamie said, fuck this 92-degree heat. Whoa, man. You're lucky, bro. I mean, 92. But it's probably the humidity that's bad there as well, right? Because, like, man, I mean, we're already at like 105, like over here now. It's hot, man. Once it gets to June in Vegas, it gets over 100. And shit, last year it got up to 120 a couple times. Like this year, I got a new car. I put tint on that shit. Yeah, the tint is making the car look awesome now too. Yeah, and I got it all around on the back windshields, the front windows, and the and the windshield. It's cool, like in Vegas. They don't really care about the window tint. I think it's because it's so damn hot. As long as it's not the limo tint. Oh, they don't even care about it. Curious to see though when we go to like California or something, if anything's gonna happen. Hopefully a white car. No, it's a gray. It's a gray car. But yeah. Either way, the window tint it made a world of difference. I could already tell. Like just from I got it done not this past Friday, but the Friday before. So I've had it for like a week and a half now. And yeah, I could just tell. I mean, it's just a world of difference on the sun fucking coming through. Like world of difference. Because man, I mean, there's sometimes where like last year, like during the summer, it was like, man, like I'd get in the car. It was so fucking hot. Like in the car, it's almost like unbearable to be in like right away. Like when I was at home, I would just go there. I'd start the car and like, then just go back in the house for like 20 minutes, sometimes even longer because it was so fucking hot. Like now it's not really an issue. Like now it seems like the car's like cooled down in like to where it's like cold within like 10 minutes, like however long that the car takes to kick on the AC into a good good temperature, and then however long for that AC to cool it down. So yeah, that's been good. That's been good. And just for like, man, even it's like, having the arm on the steering wheel or whatever, and like when the sun's on that side. Like, man, it used to like legit hurt. Like I would need to like put something to like literally block, the sun. And now, I mean, even if the sun hits me or whatever, like even when the sun's like directly on it, like now it doesn't hurt my arm. Like it's crazy, man. It's like you don't really think about it because like I'm in San Diego. It's like, there's no elevation at all. But like Vegas is like 2,500 elevation or something like that. And so it's just, it's crazy. It's just way closer to the sun. That sun just hits harder. But if you guys are coming to Vegas for my birthday, dude, so there's one hotel in Vegas where you can actually smoke like legally in the hotel, much as you want. And I think that might, for the 420 crew peeps, that might be just the best hotel for us to stay in, and not that far from Area 15 or anything. That's going to be like the main thing that we do. Peace out, Toyota One. And everybody stay through the credits. Getting ready to get up out of here. Stay through the credits, guys. Shout out to our executive producer, Justin Pickle in a Jar. Producers, salute. Co-producers, salute. Associate producers, salute. That list is getting bigger for sure. The epic supporters, appreciate you guys. Salute. So awesome supporters, salute. Appreciate all you guys. And yes, we will see you tonight for the Karate Kid 3 draft. And if you're not on Patreon, make sure you get over there, 420crew.com. Peace out, everybody.
Defense on me.
I don't want them to gain another yard.
You blitz all night. If they cross the line of scrimmage, I'm gonna take every last one of you out. You make sure
They remember forever the night they played the Titans.
Here comes the